2002 Pontiac Trans Am WS6, 6-speed manual transmission, low miles, super clean. Let's take it for a test drive. Good morning, everybody. Today we are in a really cool 2002 Pontiac Trans Am WS6. I bought this car from a private customer out of North Dakota. Funny enough, I don't buy a whole lot of cars out of North Dakota, but I can't help where these cars are posted for sale. So this one popped up for sale in North Dakota. I bought it directly from the seller, and here we are in Texas, ripping around a 25,000 mile 2002 WS6. I don't get an opportunity to drive a lot of cars first thing in the morning, but since it's 9 million degrees here in Texas in August, I'm gonna start driving them in the morning. So this is an 02 Pontiac Trans Am WS6, and it is a real WS6. This is a clean Carfax, verified miles, 25,394 to be exact as far as this video goes. This one has the 6-speed manual transmission. Obviously the LS1 that made, I believe, 325 horse and 340 foot-pounds of torque in 2002. Be verified, trust but verify, right? Yeah, 325 horse and 350 foot-pounds of torque is what these were in 2002. Runs great. This was a very, very stock car mechanically. Motor hasn't been messed with, transmission is stock, the clutch feels great. Rear end is your factory rear end. Obviously with the 6-speed that these cars have, you can cruise them at 80, 90 miles an hour down the highway if you want. They really drive like a modern car. Absolutely love these cars front to back. Disc brakes all the way around, power steering with rack and pinion, cold factory AC. These are just a joy to drive. The performance on the WS6s are awesome. If y'all watch my page, see my videos, I always keep these cars in a 6-speed as well as an automatic. I will mess with some of the earlier cars, the pre-98 cars, but I am a huge fan of the LS1s when they came out in 98, and then obviously the last year, the WS6 2002. And this is just a great example of very stock car, nothing's been messed with mechanically, and it just drives like brand new. On the interior, you have your factory charcoal or black interior, whatever you want to call it. Very, very minor little door panel crack on the driver's side here. Passenger door is clean. There is a little toggle switch mounted up under the dash on the driver's side. You'll see a photo of that in my additional informations tab. There's also another little hole drilled next to it. And then there is another little toggle switch in the ashtray door here. Neither one of the toggle switches do anything. I don't know if someone had something auxiliary mounted at some point. You could take those out relatively easy and then you would never know that they're there. But just wanted to let you know that there is a little toggle switch in the ashtray door as well as under the dash on the driver's side over there. But interior-wise, really clean, nice carpet, nice floor mats, door panels again look good, small little crack on the driver's side over here. The dash is very nice. Headliner, visors, very, very clean. Back seat doesn't look like anyone's ever even sat back there. And I always forget, you do have 2 cup holders back here. And then you have your factory cup holder up front. Not that that matters, but some of the older cars that I sell, or excuse me, most of the older cars I sell, don't have cup holders. So if you want to drive around in a fun hot rod that's got cup holders, here you go. Everything works. Lights, gauges, horn, wipers, radio, heat, AC. Wow, it sounds like I rehearsed that. But absolutely everything on this car works. My Does It Work section is going to be posted on the website, pcclassiccars.com. You can find it at the end of the photo set, or you can find it in the additional informations tab. There's going to be, again, a screenshot of everything that works on this one. Have your key ring here. I just have the one key for this one. Pull out in front of this little car here so we don't get stuck behind them doing 10 miles an hour. These are just easy cars to drive. A lot of fun when it comes to the performance. I got it to about 80 there, maybe just under half throttle, so nothing crazy aggressive as far as the acceleration, but these perform well. This being a 25,000 mile car, it's tight, it's just drives like a new one basically. It's the best way to put it. On the underneath, no issues, very, very clean. These cars on the rear ends and the front lower control arms that are not painted from the factory, you do get a little bit of surface corrosion. Again, non-painted from the factory, it's gonna happen even if it's a 500-mile car. But no rust issues, just a little bit of surface corrosion. But floors are excellent, frame is excellent, zero issues, no signs of accidents. Actually, this is a no accident car, I have the clean Carfax. But no accidents, no damage, just very nice underneath. And then on the exterior, you have the really good looking color. It's the silver metallic, great color for these. I think it really brings out the body lines on them. Some smaller little nicks on the hood, a couple other little miscellaneous little flaws walking around the car, but overall very clean original paint. I don't see any signs of any paint work on this one. Factory 17-inch WS6 wheels, 2025 on the date code for the tires, so ready to go. No dry rot, no cracking. Obviously they're brand new tires, so that was dumb. Y'all have to give me a break. It's 6:45 in the morning, almost 7 o'clock here, and it takes my brain just a minute to warm up, so I might say a couple dumb things, but we'll get through it. All of your power options, like power windows, power locks, you do have tilt, cruise, power controls for the stereo on the steering wheel here. All that stuff works. Again, ready to go car. Windows roll all the way down, windows roll all the way up. The power mirrors do work. The glass is all in great shape. I see no issues with the windshield. Side windows roll up and down correctly. Back glass looks nice. It is a rear defrost car, so there you go. Got the little button for rear defrost. Yeah, again, I don't see any issues with the glass. Driving position is very comfortable. These are a power driver seat, manual passenger seat. Larger individuals, someone that's taller, someone that's shorter, pretty much anybody can drive these. I'm right at 6 foot tall, 190 pounds. I fit in here extremely comfortable. The seat has a ton of room to go back, as well as recline further if you are a lot taller than me. So again, anyone can get comfortable in this thing. I love the way that the shifter is set up with the console. Again, I always drive with my left hand. Downshift. And again, the exhaust is all factory on this one, so it is not very loud. But it's cool to get in one that is just bone stock. There you go. Just a blast to drive. Downshift. Those LS1s are just great motors. That's why they made them forever. This has the factory Hurst shifter in it, which is cool. In the engine bay, very clean, very stock. Nothing is out of place. Nothing has really been messed with. All the wiring looks good. Again, factory numbers matching motor. Even on late model stuff like that, I do always verify. So numbers matching motor, which is cool. 6-speed manual transmission. Again, that engine bay is just really clean. Nothing to really write home about or even notice, just a very clean stock engine bay. Inside the rear hatch is also just factory. You have your factory spots to put the T-tops if you take them off, which is really cool. Absolutely love taking the T-tops off on these and cruising around with that. And just overall, a great WS6. Drives awesome. You can leave it stock, you can modify it. In my additional informations tab, you'll see the small little photos of the flaws. You'll see the little toggle switches that are mounted on the dash, and then the one in the ashtray door here, and that's really about it. There's not a lot of disclaimers on this one. It gives me a chance to just enjoy driving it, and y'all don't have to listen to hear me talk all day. Roll into it again. Fun car to drive. I'm Mike. This is my 2002 Pontiac Trans Am WS6, 25,000 miles, 6-speed manual transmission. Check out the additional information on my website, pcclassiccars.com, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.